Hi, good morning. This is Ed from Cruises Inc. I'm here with another video for you guys. This is going to be one of my weekly uploads. And this video is about how to find cheap hotels in Las Vegas. I have 10 tips for you that's going to help you to lower your costs when you're searching for hotels in Las Vegas. I'm going to start out with the first tip, and I always talk about this a lot, is to use a travel agent. A lot of travel agents won't even charge you a booking fee. If they do, it's going to be really small, but they're going to do all of this research for you. So some of the things that I'm going to talk about, the travel agent is going to look for you. And sometimes you may have like certain dates and stuff that you say, oh, this is when I want to go. But a lot of travel agents will go like the extra mile and tell you, I know you said you wanted to go this date, but hey, you could save 300 or 400 theoretically. I'm just saying 300 or 400 just as an example, but you could save 300 or 400 if you go this date instead. So, and then a lot of travel agents, they have relationships with a lot of the hotels. They know the best hotels to choose for you at the best time of the year. So a travel agent is going to be your best resource, and most of the time they're not even charging you anything because the hotel is going to pay them commission. So a lot of travel agents won't charge you anything, and some of them will just charge a small fee because they do a lot of work for you. So a travel agent is going to be your first choice, but I know a lot of people don't like going to travel agents just because they like doing it themselves and having all of the control. With travel agents, you still could have control, but some travel agents, they won't book certain vacations if it don't fit what they do as a business. So if you rather do it yourself, I recommend that you go to a website that compares all the prices for you. It's a couple websites out there, but the one that I'm recommending is familygetawaysdeals.com. That's familygetawaysdeals.com. And you're going to see the website in the description of this video. On this website, you can see hotels, cruises, you can see tours, you can see villas, you can see flights, and they compare all the prices for you. So you don't have to search around 1,000 websites just to find out, hey, what's the lowest price on this date? This website will actually compare all the prices for you. All you have to do is go to the website, choose what you're looking for. Are you looking for a flight? Are you looking for a hotel? And then they'll compare the prices for you and come back with the lowest price, and then they'll come back with the price of a couple other websites that have lower prices too. But this website will actually give you the absolute lowest price that you could find on the internet. Another thing you could do is go to hotwire.com and search the mystery deal. So this mystery deal will come back really low. You could save a lot of money with the mystery deal. The only catch to the mystery deal, you won't know what hotel you're going to until after you book it. So when you go to hotwire.com, put in your location that you want to visit, and then it's going to come back with the deal of the day. It'll basically just say the hotel rating, but you won't know what hotel it is until after you pay. So that's the catch with the mystery deal. Something you could do to kind of get a sense of what hotel you're going to is when you look at the mystery deal, look at the star ratings, and then look at hotels on another website with the same star ratings, and you could kind of get an idea of what type of hotel you're going to be going to. Another thing you want to do, this is number 4, you want to look for hotels with free parking and with the lowest resort fees as possible. So this is gonna indirectly lower your hotel costs, because if you're gonna end up getting a rental car or if you're driving to Las Vegas, Sometimes the parking may even end up costing more than the hotel price itself. And also with the resort fees, especially if you're going to be right on the Las Vegas Strip where everything's happening at, you got to try to look for the lowest resort fees and look for ways to get free resort fees if you can, because those resort fees could be more than how much you're paying for the hotel too. So just because a hotel look really cheap don't mean that that's the best option that you want to go with, because you want to look and see, okay, how much is the parking going to be? How much is the resort fee? Is there a incidental deposit I have to put down? You know, a lot of this stuff is going to dictate how much spending money you're going to have while you're in Las Vegas. And that's the hardest part, having enough spending money, because it's so many things going to be grabbing your attention, and there's so many things you're going to want to do. So you need to look at the parking fees and the resort fees so that you can know, okay, this is my total budget that I'm going to need, and don't go there and get blindsided. Number 5, you want to include some weekdays in your vacation. If you're only going for like 4 days, you could go really cheap if you go all throughout weekdays. But the only thing about going all throughout weekdays, a lot of things is not going to be going on that you're probably going to want to do since you're all going to Las Vegas. A lot of the party scenes are on the weekends, especially now with COVID going on, because they're trying to limit how much people are throughout the streets on every day of the week. So a lot of the things are happening more on the weekend days when it comes to like partying and stuff like that. But the casinos, they're going to be open every day for you and stuff like that. And most of the hotels actually have casinos inside of them, so you don't really have to go far to travel. Some of them have restaurants inside of them. If not, if you're close to the strip or directly on the strip, it's going to be all type of restaurants and stuff you could go to every day of the week. So if you go if you start your vacation on a weekday and you spend a couple of weekdays, and then you could do like a lot of your gambling and restaurant and sightseeing on those weekdays. And then on the weekend, that's when you could do a lot of your partying and going out, if that's something that you're into. Number 6, you want to sign up for the hotel's loyalty program. And you want to use their player's card every time you play a game in the casino. Even if you're playing a table game, hand the player's card to the dealer and let them unlock those points. What happens is a lot of people end up not using the player's card, and you miss so many points that the hotel will eventually give you a free room for a night or two, or either a whole stay, depending on how much you play. And sometimes you don't even have to play a lot in order to get this, because if this is your first time at this hotel, they'll say, okay, we don't know if this person going to be a big spender or not. So let's offer a free room next time they come so that they could come back here. Or they don't know if you just playing a little at their casino, and if you're hopping from casino to casino, they want to keep you inside their casino as much as possible. Las Vegas hotels that have casinos, the casino is their main attraction. So that's why a lot of Las Vegas hotels with casinos are cheaper than hotels would be anywhere else if you was in like another exotic destination, because they're trying to lure you into the casino. So the more you play with your player's card, the more free rooms and free resort fees and free parking and all type of other perks you're gonna get. Now, this don't mean you gotta pay like $1 million worth of games. What you want to do, if you want to get free rooms as quick as possible, play games that's really cheap so you could press the button more times. The more times you press the button on the game, the more points they're going to put on your player's card. And then they're going to start sending you offers and stuff like that to get you back there. Another thing you want to do, this is tip number 7. You need to be flexible with your hotel options. If you're set on you only want this certain hotel option on this certain day, then you're gonna have to pay whatever that price is gonna be. But if you're a little flexible, where okay, I wanted to go here, but I will go there if it meets my budget needs and if it's up to my living condition standard, then you'll be able to get cheaper rates on rooms, because you may not be able to get the rate that you want if you only want to go a certain date to a certain hotel. Another thing you want to do, this is tip number 8, you want to buy your flight and hotel as a bundle package. When you buy your flight and hotel as a bundle package, you're gonna save a little on the hotel. Flights don't really budge on their prices much. But if you have a website where you could bundle the flight and the hotel, and also if you go to a travel agent, this is what they'll most likely do for you. If you book both at the same time, they'll bundle it so that they could save you on the hotel, and then the flight price will basically stay the same, because the airlines don't really budge much on their flight prices. Okay, and then number 9, what you want to do, you want to split the cost with more people. So if you're going on like a trip with your friends, and if a couple of you guys was gonna share a room anyways, just book less room and put more people in the room. So for example, let's say you're taking a girls trip or something like that. Or if you're a guy, let's say you're just taking a trip with the fellas, you just going to Las Vegas to have a good time. If you was already gonna have 2 people per room, just put 3 people per room, or either get a room that fit up to 4 people, so that you could pay less per person if you guys are splitting the cost evenly. And the last tip that I have for you today is tip number 10. Book your hotel early. The earlier you book, the more you're going to save on it. The reason why is supply and demand. With hotels, the availability is always open. So they always are looking to book in the future. So if somebody book a year, 18 months to 2 years from now, they're gonna have a better rate than if you're about to go next month and you want to book right now. It's 2 times that you get the best rate when you book as early as possible, and if you're going right away. So if you do like a last minute deal, but the earliest possible deal is usually really the best. But a lot of people market the last minute deal like they're the best, but the earliest possible deals are usually the best price that you will ever get. The reason why is supply and demand. There is a lot of supply and little demand when no one's booked at that hotel on that date yet. As you get closer to the date, they're just scraping through trying to see how can we fill up as many rooms as possible. So if no one's booked and I'm the first person that booked, I could pay really cheap. But let's just say if they're at 80% capacity and they want to get to 90%, they'll offer a deal to try to get to 90%, but it's not going to be as big as the deal as when they had nobody booked, because they didn't really know how many people were going to book yet. So book as early as possible. That is going to be your best way to get the cheapest room. This is my 10 tips for how to get a cheap room in Las Vegas. And then there are other ways to get cheap rooms, but these are the fastest way as possible. So if you follow these tips, I'm pretty sure that you will be able to get a cheap room in Las Vegas. If you want somebody to personally give you help, just look in the description and get my information. I'll tell you right now, you could just call my phone number, 239-878-9801. That's 239-878-9801. If you want to send a text message, you could text me on that number and say, hey, I'm looking for a trip to Las Vegas, and I get back in touch with you ASAP. If you want to send me an email, it's edavis@cruisesinc.com. I not only just do hotels and resorts, I actually specialize in cruises too. We have villas, we have like everything vacation wise that you need. So if you want my help, just reach out to me and I'm more than happy to help you. If you want to do it with another travel agent, that's fine too. I love all travel agents. I hope everybody much success. And if you want to do it yourself, that's fine too. And also, I'm a travel coach. So free of charge. If you just want to reach out to me, send me an email, edavis@cruisesinc.com, and ask me a question if you want to. I get back in touch with you and give you the best answer that I could come up with. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a blessed week. And I hope I see you again next week. Thank you.